I'm just so happy my father had a chance to see his kids before he passed. I just want to say thank you.
When her father fell ill, the American Red Cross was able to help get Veronica's brother home from the Navy to speak to his father one last time. It's thanks to your donations that we can connect military families when they need it most. Please donate today at redcross.org.
If you want to work until you keel over, have less of everything in retirement, or give back more of your hard-earned money to the stock market again, then just ignore me. But if you'd like to protect the money you save, receive a steady, predictable retirement income, and enjoy financial security for as long as you live, then listen to this. You can download a free report that reveals the wealth-building secrets Wall Street and the banks don't want you to know. You'll learn how you can get guaranteed growth, safety, and real prosperity without risking your money in the Wall Street casino, and how to get the money you need when you need it, simply by asking for it. This is the best way to have a 100% secure retirement, and know your money will last as long as you do. To learn more about this method, and to get your free report, go to 52security.com. That's the number 52security.com. 52security.com. Go to 52security.com.
Hurt or injured in a car accident? It can be hard to take the proper legal action after a car accident, but waiting can cost you more. The law requires car accident victims to assert claims promptly. You could lose out by simply waiting. Call 800-709-4667 right now to see what your claim could be worth when handled by a skilled attorney. With a lawyer fighting and speaking up for you, you could be entitled to a big cash award. Call 800-709-4667. That's 800-709-4667. Now it's fast and easy to connect with the legal help you need after your car accident. Call 800-709-4667. The call is free, but you need to act now before time runs out on your claim. You need a lawyer to fight for you, protect you, and get you the compensation you need and deserve. Time's wasting. Call 800-709-4667. That's 800-709-4667. Call now.
I considered suicide so I wouldn't put my family through all the pain.
Many of our warriors are returning home from the battlefield, only to face a new war as they struggle with devastating injuries. At Wounded Warrior Project, we understand. We're there to help.
Even though you think you're broken, you're not. It's the physical and the emotional healing that Wounded Warrior Project provides.
With a gift of just $19 a month, you can join Wounded Warrior Project. You'll help provide critically needed programs and services that rebuild lives.
Beautiful. There you go, buddy.
The ongoing needs of our wounded and their families will continue for many years to come. Now is the time to show your support. Call now or go online with your gift of just $19 a month, and we'll send you this Wounded Warrior Project blanket.
It made me feel that there's people out there that care about us.
After this event, we can finally maybe start to heal as a family and move forward.
We need your help. The families are hurting.
For many of our wounded heroes, the greatest casualty is being forgotten. That's why your gift of just $19 a month is so important. Please, call or go online right now.
The following letters were written by our troops.
My dear fellow Americans, I truly appreciate your support. I was starting to wonder if people had forgotten about us over here. But then one of my buddies showed me this website, and now as tears are streaming down my face, I can see for sure that you haven't. Private Emily B., U.S. Army.
It's so heartwarming to see the American people not letting the men and women of the armed forces be forgotten. Your letters make a group of grown men, battle-hardened and gruff, act like a bunch of kids around a Christmas tree. Thanks. Staff Sergeant Matthew H., U.S. Army.
Your support may be the most important thing our troops can carry with them. But don't take our word for it. Take theirs. To show your support, visit americasupportsyou.mil. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Defense and the Ad Council.
Millions of Americans every day are shedding unwanted pounds by taking tested and proven Ultra Lipo Stick. Carbohydrates are bad. Our carbo-fighting antioxidant is good. Just listen to these satisfied customers.
My name is Gail, and I lost like 20 pounds on Ultra Lipo Stick.
My name is Jared, and I lost 46 pounds using Ultra Lipo Stick.
My name is Zach, and I actually gained weight. This stuff sucks!
Ultra Lipo Stick is safe and easy to inject. Just 3 doses 4 times a day discreetly underneath your fingernail. Listen to this.
I used Ultra Lipo Stick and suffered from side effects like uncontrollable greasy discharge.
Ultra Lipo Stick, it turned the armpits of all of my shirts orange. This stuff is crap.
Try it today and see some real results. Ultra Lipo Stick. Not available in stores. Results may vary.
Zinc Media. Feel the power of knowledge.
most politically incorrect black man on the planet, Rod Eccles.
Well, hello, my fellow Americans. It is I, your lovable host, L. Rod, coming to you live from my bunkerized home studio somewhere within the great granite state of New Hampshire, where the state motto is live free or die. It is not big government or bust. And yes, I did check again today. It is still live free or die. It is Thursday, July the 23rd, in the year of our Lord 2015. It is already a Thursday. If you wish to call the program this evening and add your 2 cents or 3 cents or 15 cents, to the topics at hand tonight, the number is toll-free, 603-835-3224. That's 603-835-3224. And you are welcome to call in. You know, it was another rather beautiful day. I mean, today I had a full plate, which is typical for me. Excuse me. It is typical for me to, during the weekday, to have a full plate. So much so that here in the bunkerized home studio, I've forgotten to water my coffee tree plant, and I'm looking at it now, and it's looking a little wilted. Now, I don't know much about growing coffee. I really don't. If anybody knows anything about growing a coffee tree at home, inside, please send me the secrets, because for a while there were some flowers on there. It looked like I was going to get some coffee beans, but those flower buds died, and no coffee beans. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I need to fertilize it somehow. I don't know. I know I should probably just look it up online, how to grow a coffee plant at home. Anyway, I like the looks of the shiny, waxy leaves, and the tree is getting pretty tall. Actually, it's probably a good 4.5, 5 feet now tall, and it has a woody trunk, and it's growing, keeps growing. I don't know if I should trim it or something, because it's kind of, it looks different. Coffee trees are different looking trees, I guess. Are they a bush or are they a tree? Well, they're not. It looks different to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just growing the darn thing all wrong. Who knows? Evidently, it doesn't want me to save money on buying coffee, because it's not giving me any coffee beans. And it's a good amount. It's probably a good 5 or 6 years. 5 years old now? 6 years old? In any event, here we are at the heading into the last days of July. And you only got about a week of July left. Then you get into August, and then the rush is on to try to cram everything into what's left of summer. That's the only problem with living in New England, is our summers tend to be rather short. 2 or 3 months, and that's it. And but don't get me wrong, we have an absolutely spectacular early fall. And in the past couple of years, we've had an absolutely beautiful snow-filled Christmas season. So it's the worst the worst part of the year for moi, has passed. And that would be, like March, April, early spring is just blah. I wouldn't necessarily be a snowbird. As I get older, I wouldn't necessarily be headed to places like Florida, Arizona, or other places warm for the winter, like January and February. I'd probably want to go someplace just to avoid early spring around here, because it's kind of, to me, it's just blah. Some people like it. I don't particularly like the months of, end of April it starts to pick up. But a lot of people talk about, things like April is, supposed to be, April showers bring May flowers. Well, April is more like mud season. Although March does bring in the new maple syrup, the fresh batch of maple syrup. If you love maple syrup, real, natural maple syrup like I do, you will definitely taste a difference from the stuff that you buy off the grocery store shelves, because even that stuff that claims to have 2% or 5% real maple syrup, if it claims to have, that little bit, that right there, there's a problem with it. You're right there, Hey, folks, did you know that there's a Harvard study? And by the way, just hang on today, because we got a bunch of stuff we're going to cover. Some stuff from Chuck Todd is on the agenda. Some stuff from Pelosi. The House is passing some bills, probably not what you think. Hillary's got some Hillary news out there for you. And but right now, for all of you football fans, I know everybody's waiting with bated breath about what's going to happen with Brady. What's going to happen with Brady? Is he going to be suspended at all? Is he going to? He's made it clear that if he's suspended for any number of games, that he's going to take Goodell and the NFL to court. I mean, he's out there trying to, as he says, protect his good name. Well, yeah, you know what? I really don't care. Now, because New England Patriots are not my favorite team. I know I live up here in New England, but it's not my favorite team. Since, going back to the early days, as far back as I can remember, I have been a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Always have been. Always will be. Now, I know that there are a lot of people out there that have their favorite teams, but I just happen to like the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they've had their wonderful, great years. They've had their just absolutely terrible years, and they've had their mediocre years. But they're a dynasty. That team is a dynasty. I will never give up on the Steelers. But so football, the preseason will be starting up in a couple of weeks, which is why Brady is starting to really put the pressure on Goodell. Whatever Goodell decides, they've already this whole. I don't know why it's taking them so long. Other than the fact that what I am getting out of this, and I could be wrong because I'm not really paying attention or following this, but here's the deal. If from what little of information that I have, it's probably illogical.